Hello, good morning. Happy Monday. I hope you're doing well. It's good to see you again. Welcome to class. So today we're doing the full body HIIT, and I've got 3 circuits for you. Each has 4 moves, mainly strength focused, using the band or light weights. And if you don't have a band, no problem. If you don't have weights, no problem. You can do all the moves, it's just your body weight. So I got 3 blocks or 3 circuits, 4 moves each, and we're going to repeat twice. And then we'll finish the 4 kind of a strength moves, and then we'll get cardio, and then we'll do our cardio move, and then we'll repeat and do cardio again. So 4 moves, they're 45 seconds each, and we have quick transition from one to the next, but then longer recovery between the 3 circuits. Okay, so that should take us over to 12:30 for 45 minutes class. And at the end, if there is some time, we'll do a little bit more abs. So I'll add on a few extra ab workouts to the end of after our cardio for circuit 3 if there's time. So the first 2 circuits are standing. That last one is on the floor. So if you need to grab a mat, you have a couple minutes before we start. Or if you're on a carpet, you don't want to use a mat, it's up to you. Okay, so I'll give you again, we have about a minute or so. So if you want to grab, if you don't have weights or band and still want to use something, you can always use bottles of water or cans of food if it's comfortable to hold them. Just make sure you don't put a lot of strain on your wrist or your fingers. So you have a minute or so if you want to grab them. Make sure you have water handy if you want to towel off. Before we get started, of course, we're going to start off with our warm-up. So we're going to start soon, and then we can go from there. I hope you're enjoying this beautiful day, nice sunny day. And if you are joining me, thank you for joining me. If you've decided to go out for a walk and you're going to watch later, I hope you enjoy the workout. Okay, so we are going to get started by just kind of marching it out and shaking it out. Just kind of bringing your awareness here to your mat and to you. So give me a deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Last one in. And about 5 seconds, we'll start with step touch for 30 seconds in 3 and 2 and 1. So I want you to scoop it up, get the elbows up to the ceiling. Kind of again, just get to the moves, kind of assess your body, see where you are. If you're feeling any pain or discomfort in any joints, just be aware of those areas so that when you do your full workout, that you can modify or you can adjust accordingly, right? So kind of this warm-up is a good time to become aware as you start getting, movement into your joints in 3, 2, 1, step touch, high or low. So as you're getting movement or low here, all right, and starting to warm up the joints, the muscle. If you find there's restriction anywhere, be cognizant of that. So you maybe reduce your range of motion or whatever during the workout. Keep breathing, that's just fine. You can always bring your arms up to shoulder height too, if it's too much with getting over the head. In 3, 2, 1, bring yourself to center. Let's squat it down and up, squeeze at the top. Make sure you push your hips back, right? You can see your toes. Your knees are always behind your toes, tracking kind of over your ankles. You're squeezing at the top. Breathe, right? So I want to exaggerate that breathing so that you don't hold your breath. We're going to tap and reach in 10 seconds. That's it, down and up. You can go deeper as you get more warmer. 3, 2, and 1. Tap and reach to the corners. Really extend that arm out. Feel the stretch back of the shoulders. Squeeze. Take that tap back, and if you can, lift, straight leg. Don't bend, soft knee, but don't bend through the knee, down and up and center. So squeeze, feel the stretch, back of your leg into your glutes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it to center. Just want to twist side to side. So taking the hips with you. So kind of twisting again. Figure out your range of motion. We do have twisting in our movements today. So bring your awareness to your lower back. See where you're at and how far you can take your body. Challenge it, but make sure you're not hurting or you don't feel any shooting pain or cramping, but you're challenging your muscles. 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's go with arm circles. Now, you can stay small, right? That's always your option. Or you can go bigger if you can. In 5 seconds, we're going to switch. Again, you got to kind of bring your awareness to your joints the other way, especially shoulder joints or small, shoulders are smaller muscle groups. So you want to make sure you're not hurting. So if you feel anything here when you're doing the shoulder moves, again, bring awareness to areas that you might need to watch or modify. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. Roll the shoulders back and forth. And give me a deep breath in to finish things off. Again, in and out. Last one, in and out. So you should feel warm. Okay, so if you still need to extend your warm up, just keep marching. Move those arms as I explained the moves here in the block of the first circuit. So put your band, if you have it, above your knee. Again, always put it above or below the bony structures, the joints. And you're going to step out slightly wider than your hips. You can feel the tension on the band. So what we're going to do, we're going to stay low. We're going to tap and tap. Then we're going to raise up and take it out side leg. And then we're going to tap, tap, and then the other side, okay? So when you stand, make sure your standing leg is soft. Don't lean, breathe, really use your core. So that's going to be our first move. Then we're going to take the band off, put it around our wrist. Again, tension, and then we're going to go into a lunge, twist towards that bent leg, come back to center and back and tap. And then again on the one side, and we're going to do it on the other side. So, by the way, sorry, when you twist, you're going to do a little pulse out and then back center, but always keeping the tension. Pulse out doesn't mean bring it all the way in. All right, and then last but not least, we're going to get back in that squat position, tension. We're going to squat and we're going to do a hip roll. Squat and we're going to do a hip roll. All right, hopefully that band will stay down. Okay, are you ready? In 3, get set, 2, stay low. So we're going to tap, tap, lift and out. Tap, tap, lift and out, right? So if you tap with the leading leg of right, then you tap, then you come back with the other side, up and out. Tap, tap. So you're with me here for 45 seconds. Reach, tap, tap. When you squat, go as low as you can. Tap, tap, lift, tap, tap, lift, tap, tap. 5 seconds. Tap, tap. One more. Tap, tap, and out. There we go. Quick transition. Take that band. Oops. Flying band. Put it around your wrist. Ready? 5, 4. Pick a leg. 3. One side, then we do the other. So we're going to lunge, out, in, center. So we're keeping the arm out with the tension, right? Making sure we twist, we open, we come back in. Now legs, you know the deal. The front knee does not pass the toes. You're high on the top of the back foot. Twist and in, push it back, down, twist, center, twist, open, center, always having the tension on, right? Twist, open, center, twist, open, center. One more. Twist, open, center. Other side, let's go. Twist, open, center. Now make sure as you get tired, what's going to happen? You might lose your form, right? So make sure you slow it down. It's not a race, right? You want to have good form. You're twisting, you're working multiple muscle groups here, legs and upper body. So you want to have really Good form. Twist, open, in, and back. Down, twist, open, in. Keep going. Down, twist, open, in. One more. And twist, open, in, and up. Take a few seconds. Let's put the band above our knees, right? Ready? Let's go. So we squat, we open. We squat, nice big hip roll, staying square, opening through the hip flexors, right? If you need to just hold on to that band so it doesn't roll up. Okay, there you go. Make sure when you place it back, you still got the tension, right, in the band. That's it, you got this. Down, beautiful. Down, down, down. Now for our 45 seconds of cardio, jumping jacks, high or low. In about 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Get rid of the band. Ready? In 5 seconds, jumping jacks, high or low, your choice. Let's go. This is high. We did this in the warm-up. This is low. Now, making sure that, again, you kind of take a check of your body. You may have to bring your arms slightly lower. That's fine. Make sure the balls at your feet. Make sure you're landing softly. Level to spine. So we're going to take a bit of recovery before we repeat that again. Go through that whole set. You know what the deal is now, so there we go. Come on, push. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Keep marching. Grab a drink of water. Go about 15 seconds recovery here. All right, keep moving. Grab the band, back up to the top. 3, 2, 1. So stay low, you know the deal. Tap and tap, lift and side leg. Other side taps, taps, lift, side leg. Slow down the moves. Up, lift, down. Stay low when you're tapping, then you come up to do your side leg, right? Try to be as low as possible. You got this. Almost there. Come on. 15 seconds. Up. After this, we got our lunge and twist. Probably the most challenging in this set are those lunges and twists. Down, last one. Beautiful. Up. Take it out. Let's put around your wrist. Make sure you got the tension going, right? In 3, 2, and 1. So out, twist, open, in and back. Lunge, twist, out, and back. Remember, you got the tension on the band the whole time and just push it out when you twist it. Down, twist, out, back to center. I know we forget when it comes here. You don't want that, right? Shoulders are away from the ears. As we get tired and things get more difficult, we tend to tense up in our neck and shoulders. We don't want that. And if you can, go as wide of a lunge as you can and lower the knee as far as you can. Give me one more. And then we're going to switch to the other side. Open. So right away, switching to the other side, we're going to twist, open, in and down. Really feels good. Your obliques, right? Open, back down. Put the weight in the heel, push out with the heel, right? Out, twist, open, and back. This guy should be lifting your toes and back. Tension, twist, open, and back. Almost there, come on. I know it's a lot when you go back to back to back. One more move here. And back, last one. And we're gonna get into the hip circles. Take a second, shake it out. Put the band above your knee. Ready, 5, 3, 2, 1. Tension here. Squat, hip open. Whew. Squat, balance. Navel to spine, hip open. Again, if you're tight in the hip flexors, you find this is really good. And out. If you don't want the band, take the band off. And out. Down. Slow, right? Down, making sure you got a good range of motion here. And the supporting leg is bent, soft, the knee soft. That's it. Open it. Yeah, hip flexors tend to get a bit neglected in our workouts, and they do a lot of work and they tighten up. And they can be cause of our back pain. So, and last one, beautiful. Take it out. Last 45 seconds. Jumping jacks in 3 and 2, 1. Let's go. Beautiful. Said you got this. Come on. So again, I'm exaggerating the breathing so you don't hold your breath. Just like that. Circuit 1 is almost done. Got another about 20 seconds on the clock. Get a longer recovery. 10 seconds. 5, 4, and 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Shake it out. So go 30 seconds recovery. March it out. Grab a drink of water. Take a couple of deep breaths in and out. Rest. Reset. Feel the energy. I'll fix my mat here. And let's go into the next set of exercises. All right. So this one, for one of the moves, we are going to use the band. So we're going to first off do our biceps. Your option is use the band or not. But I'm going to have the band. I'm going to kind of step on the band and then have this one around my ankle. All right. You can even have them both around your ankle. That's easier. But I'm going to bring that knee up and down as I do my bicep curls. All right. Then the second round, I'm going to do the other side. Then I'm going to do bend, tricep, up, reach. Looks like this. Bend, tricep, up, reach, right? Bend, tricep, up, reach, making sure the elbows are up, kicking back and squeezing. And then the next move, it's going to be my upward rows. So I'm going to get into a deep lunge. And you can double up on the weight if you want or not. And then upward row, second time around, other side. Last but not least, into that plie, down, and I'm gonna pull it up. Oh, sorry, no, down, front arm, side arm. Now you can also do alternating sides, one arm at a time. You can also bend as you raise to the side. All right, so let's do this. Grab your, if you are using a band for the first move, grab it, otherwise, you can do it without it. 45 seconds on the clock, 2 and 1. I'm going to do palms up here. And then the second round, we're going to do hammer, right? So nice and control. Again, if you find this is too much on your actual knee joint, then get rid of the band and just drop down and up. Or the whole time, you can have that nice power posture and just focus on those arms, right? 3/4 of the way up, and don't drop them the whole time your bicep is under contraction, right? We're going to go into the tricep and then push, bring it in. Nice and control, right? You're moving through mud. Out. Now, the second round, I'm going to have my palms facing up to the ceiling. And then back into this form hammer when I push it forward. And out. Squeeze. That's it. You got this. 5 seconds. Then we're going to go into our deep lunge right here. Get rid of the band. Come into that deep lunge. Again, double up or not. You're going to stay down, hand above the knee on your quad or elbow, whatever feels good. And let's go. So shoulders are square. You don't twist. Keep everything nice and square. The nice wide lunge really feels at the back of the leg, high on the ball of the back foot. Right? Shoulders away and head above the heart. And you want to come up a little higher. So use your hand a little lower. Use the elbow. Even harder is to take the arm out, right? So if you want to try that, even for this last 15 seconds, that really adds more intensity, especially to your core, because that's what's holding you nice and square, really feeling it on that standing left glute for me here. 3 and 2 and 1. Bring it in. Whew, roll it up. Last but not least, ready? In 5, get set. Make sure you're not collapsed in. Inner thighs with our arms. So we go down, front raise, shoulder height, side arm. Now you can always do, as you know, you can do one at a time, one arm at a time. Things to remember, make sure, because you're again doing multiple moves, compounded moves, you're doing arms and legs. So make sure those knees are not collapsed in and that you're feeling this in your inner thighs. Actually, your knees are behind your toes or top of your ankles. And there you go. One more. You got this. Beautiful. All right, down. Ready, jump squats. 45 seconds, high or low in 5, 4, and 1. So you've done that before. You squat, you jump. Don't want to jump? Go up on your toes. Don't want to go up on your toes? You just do fast squats, up and down, but they're still squats, right? You are not bending through your lower back. You're squatting, pushing the hips back. You got this. Come on. Push, push, push. I know it's 45 seconds. This is high intensity. Come on. Again, you don't have to jump. Remember your options, right? That's it. Almost there. Less than 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, then 2, and 1. Wow. Breathe. Give me deep breath in and out. And out. So keep marching. Your heart rates are up. Tap if you need to. Do whatever you need to keep your heart rate elevated, but slowly bring it down a bit. All right. We are going to repeat that set. Starting off with our biceps. If you did the one side, now you do the other side. With the band or not, your option. Here's hammer curls. Elbows back. Nice soft knee. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Oh. It's always a bit more challenging with the balance on one side versus the other. And I'm exaggerating the breathing so you don't hold your breath. Really engage that TA, that transverse abdominis, that helps to put that knee up. So working the core like crazy. That's it. You got this. 15 more seconds. Then we go to our tricep, back and push forward. 5 seconds. Remember, palms to ceiling. Or if you want to keep it hammer, keep it hammer. But front, take it back. But when you come to front, come into that hammer. Go into that semi-squat, keeping our head above our heart. Moving through mud. So really squeezing at the top and squeezing here. See, you gotta breathe. Come on. Push. Out. Push. So you got 15 seconds left. Then we do our upward row the other side. Just like that. We're gonna almost be done. Circuit number 2. You got one more to go. You got this. You're more than halfway there. 3, 2, and 1. Get rid of the band. Get nice and wide. Set yourself up. Higher or lower. 3, 2, and 1. Pull it up. Again, make sure those shoulders are square, shoulders away from the ears. Looking forward, high ball of your back foot. Feel a nice stretch and work in that back leg. Feel it in the hamstrings, glutes. And as I mentioned before, if you want to get a more challenge here, take it out, right? For this last kind of 20 seconds. Challenge yourself. Come on, you're strong. I know you can do this. Come on, push, push, push. That's it. You got 5, 4, 2. Come on, one more. 1. Wow, beautiful. Shake it out. Ready, out, front and side. Front, shoulder height, side arm. Keeping those arms straight, but your elbows are still soft. No swinging. Again, pausing at the top, making sure your shoulders are away from the ears, right? Keep going. Just want to kind of show your shoulders stay down. You got this, almost there. Last set of jump squats. You got this. 5 seconds. And last one. Quick reset, everyone. Ready? So jump squats, high or low. 3, 2, 1, let's go. You got this. I know you have, right? You're just here for 45 seconds. Think about it. That's even less than a minute. We've had this where you went for 1 whole minute, right? So you can go up on your toes, remember that, or just squat it up and down, or mix and match, whatever you like. Come on, you got this. And there you go. 10 seconds. That's all. Come on. Then second 2 is done. 5, 3, 2, 1. Oh wow. Please march, march, march. Deep breath in and out. Again, in and out. Shake it out. Last one in and out. So tap it side to side. Grab a drink of water. That's it. Good. Tap front. We're going to bring the heart rate down a bit more because we're going to go on the floor. Shake it out, grab a drink of water. I'm just going to open the window. Got air conditioning on here, but still getting a bit hot. It's actually not too bad outside. It's nice and cool. So let's get some fresh air in here. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. Now, as your heart has come down, meet me on the ground, meet me on the floor. If you need still to stay up to get that heart rate down, join us when you're ready. Because I'm going to take a couple minutes explaining the moves. Okay. So, first of all, we're going to start off with Russian twists. So, you know the deal. You can have weights or no weights. You go back straight, but tuck through your lower abs, and you're tucking your hips forward, but you're keeping that upper back straight. And we're going to twist side to side for 45 seconds. Then we're going to take it down to the floor, rolling it down, taking our legs to the tabletop, just going to scoot down so I don't touch the door, having our weights above our chest, not our head, not our forehead. And we're going to do flies as we take one leg out, bring it in, and then we're going to do the other side. The second round, we're going to lift and do bench press. So working the rectus abdominis as well as your pecs. And as we do, we're going to tap, come up, tap, come up. If you don't like the tap, stay here. Don't like any of it. Keep your feet down. And if you are doing, when we're doing the flies, the 1 foot or 1 leg at a time, I'll call it halfway so you can switch. All right. So that's number 2. Number 3, we're going to go on our tummy. And we're going to go swimmers, right? Opposite arm, opposite leg, lift, reach, hold, and then we're going to switch. All right. And then last one, we're going to come back That's a toughie. And we're going to do flutter kicks, 45 seconds. We're going to flex your foot and we're going to do flutter kicks, okay? If you want to try maybe doing the one side, and when I call it, or the second round, you can do the other side, okay? All right, are you ready? So let's come up and we're going to grab our weights. I'll explain the cardio when we come to it, all right? Let's go. 45 seconds on the clock. So you can do one weight, hold the either ends, or do both, your option. Make sure again that upper back is not rounded, your shoulders are away from the ears, and you're moving through this slowly and really trying to reach and tap in your elbow if you can, okay? Navel to spine, working through those obliques, and the isometric hold, works through rectus abdominis. You got this, almost there, and in 5, in 3, 2, and 1, beautiful. Now, I'll give you time to just roll down nice and safely, one vertebra at a time. Bring your arms above your chest and not your head. Navel to spine, bring the legs up, ready? Make sure that lower back is tucked on the mat. Let's go, open and close, and if you're doing the one leg, I'm going to call it halfway, where you're going to switch the other leg. So make sure you hover the arms, make sure your back is tucked on the mat so it's not lifted, all right? There we go. Down and, so right now, switch to the other leg for the second half. Make sure your knees are above your chest, above your hips. You're in that through 45, right? And you're moving through mud, right? There you go. And I'm exaggerating the breathing so you don't hold your breath. And don't use your wrists. Lots to remember. Last one. Beautiful. Bring it down. Lovely. Let's turn it around. Go on your tummy. All right. Make sure you got your arms and your legs out in 3, 2, 1. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach and hold and down. So relax your head. You can be hovering the head or put it down, whatever feels comfortable for you. Shoulders away from the ears. And remember, you're reaching and you're lifting navel to spine. And you're trying to get your quad off the mat, right? Beautiful. I got the door in front of me, so my right arm doesn't go out as much because it's going to hit the door. I'm going to move over just a bit. There we go. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach, lift, and hold. Beautiful. And keep going, about 10 seconds left. And then we're going to flip it over and do what you can. If you want to challenge yourself with the flutter kicks, even if you get halfway there, if you get 10 seconds, you know, by all means. Last one. Do what you can, right? So bring it over. Let's turn it around. Set yourself up, right? It's important to set yourself up to have a good form. Now, for the flutter kicks, your option is to keep the upper body down or up. It's harder. When you tuck, make sure you don't jam your chin into your chest. You got a ball right here, right? You can always place your hands under your hips. Increase the elevation so your lower back is on the mat. That's a must. Ready? Let's go. 45 seconds on the clock. Now, as I said, you can do one leg. I call it halfway. And then you can switch. Make sure you don't tense up in the shoulders. Shoulders away from the ears. Navel to spine. Think of something else. Work, 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 work. That's it. And you got this. I know you got this. Halfway. Do the other way. Do the other leg. Look at this. You're already halfway there. That's it. You got less than 15 seconds. Look at this. You know, more than 30. Now you have, come on, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. You did amazing. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice hug and side to side massage of the spine before we flip over for your cardio. Your cardio is mountain climbers. You're going to go on your hands or your elbow as long as they're under your shoulders. And then you're going to tap, go fast or slow, your choice. All right, 45 seconds on the clock. And the second round, we're going to do bicycles, or you can repeat this again. Let's go. Now here the key is you're not rounded in the upper back. Your bum's not sticking right up. You're looking forward. Your shoulders are away from the ears. Head above the heart, right? Don't slouch. Squeeze, but don't dump weight into your chest. Come on. You can always do slow. You can always go down on your elbows. Come on. Push, push, push. Keep breathing, right? I want you to breathe. I don't want you to hold your breath. Come on, last 10 seconds. Ready? I can feel your energy. Push, push through this. One more round and you're done. And then we're gonna stretch it out. 3, 2, 1. Way to go, team. Oh, check it out. Quick circles of the wrist in one direction and then the other way. Beautiful. Grab a quick drink of water and we shall repeat. 5 more minutes. Give me 5 more and then we'll stretch it out. Now, if you do have to leave before the workout's over or before the stretching, or you have to leave now, make sure you at some point in the day warm up and stretch, please. Stretching is so very important. All right, now you know how you felt. 2 weights or 1, straight, tuck, back. Your upper back is nice and flat. Let's twist side to side. Again, make sure you're not rounding the upper back. Shoulders are down. More move through those obliques. Breathe. Again, change it up to 1 weight. If 2 is too much, you feel it in your lower back. Some of the twisting we did when we did our first circuit with our lunge and twist really worked through those obliques and warmed us up. There you go. You got this. Come on. You got 10 seconds. You got this. 5, 3, and 1. Beautiful. All right, give yourself a couple seconds while you roll down nice and safe. Remember, we're changing this up. We're going to do bench press. You can add the crunch, bring the legs up, lower back on the mat, and we're going to do tapping. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So tap, back down. Don't rest. Kind of hover. Oh, tap and back down. Tap and down. So if you don't want to do the crunch, don't do the crunch. If you find it's too much on your neck and your shoulders, don't do it. All right, you got a little tuck going on here, so making sure you got the little ball between your chin and chest. You're looking up to the ceiling, you're pushing up, working the pecs. But if this is taking your focus off your pecs, then just stay down and do bench press with the tap. Even if you don't want to do the tap, keep going with the bench press, right? You got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Roll it down. Put the weights away. You don't need them anymore. We're going to flip over to our back, our tummies. Oh, wait. All right. Set yourself up in 3, and 2, and 1. So opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach and lift and hold. Switch. So really strengthening through your lower back, your upper back. And these really help with kind of, in a way, our flexibility too, right? Like you're moving kind of against the flow. You are face down, like these exercises when it involves kind of your arms and legs, back of the shoulders, your back. Those are tighter areas, right? Whereas kind of the front muscles, we tend to work on them more, but kind of the posterior muscles, we sometimes forget our hamstrings or calves or lower and upper back, back of the shoulders. So it's very important to work those muscles. All right, come on. I think we're 45 seconds. I kind of lost track of our time. Give me one more on each side, just for good luck. And last one. Beautiful. Flip over. We're going to do our flutter kicks. You did amazing the first time, the first round. The second round, you can keep it a flutter kick or you can do cross over, right? Ready? Do a little massage up and let's go. So you can point and kind of cross, quite like scissors, or if you want to do flutter, flex and do flutter kicks, by all means. Again, make sure that lower back is on the mat. Shoulders away from the ears, don't tense up. Upper body is up or down. If it's up, it's a bit harder. You got this. I know you got this. Come on, push, push, push. So we're kind of halfway. If you're kind of doing the flutter on one side and you want to do it on the other side. Come on. You got this. You got 10 seconds. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing. All right. Quick reset and stretch, and then we're going to finish it off with our cardio, faster bicycle, butt control, right? Tabletop, cradle the head, tuck and come up, elbows out. Ready, set, go. So you're going to go faster, but you're still leaning with those obliques, right? Trying to get your elbow to your shoulders, your elbows to your knees, but you're leading with the oblique and your shoulders, right? If you want to bring it down and just go side to side like this, by all means, all right? So you always got options in my class. Come on, push, 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 push. You got this. That's it, come on. Now, again, if you get tired, take a break, side to side like so, and come back and join us when you're ready. What are we doing with time? There we go, come on. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Wowzer. That was amazing. You are all rock stars. Bring your knees into your chest, side to side. You did absolutely amazing. So we're now going to seal the deal with our stretch. Fantastic work, everybody. So full body stretch from tip of your toes to the tip of your fingers. You're going to nicely stretch right out. Feel the stretch in your rectus abdominis. Beautiful. Breathe. Get oxygen to those muscles working, and when you're ready, just let it all go and just sweep your arms by your side. Your palms are facing up, and just relax here. Let's just take a moment to ourselves and just relax. Bring your awareness to the mat. Bring your awareness to you. You did absolutely amazing. So we're just going to relax here for 30 seconds or so, and the sound of my voice will bring us back when you're ready. Just relax. Breathe. So start bringing your awareness back to the mat. Move your head side to side. Look at your fingers, look at your toes. Beautiful. Now with your left leg straight or bent, bring the right leg up. Grab the back of your calf, the hamstring, and flex and point. So give me a nice stretch in the hamstring. Your bodies are nice and warm. They're elastic, so you want to really stretch them well to help you increase your flexibility or maintain it. Another breath in. With every exhale, you can bring that stretch in more. Now, place that leg on top of the other into that figure 4, and then circle the ankle in the air in one direction. You can gently press against your leg, side leg, and then give a deeper stretch than the other way. Get a deeper stretch in your glute there. Glute muscles, large muscle groups. Gotta work them and then stretch them. All right, now cross the leg on top of the other one. Arms with T position, keeping your shoulders on the mat, going the nice twist. Drop the knees as far as you can. Now, here, I'm sure you feel this nice stretch because again, there's a lot of twisting. Feels good in the lower back, so get a nice stretch going from your lower back into the upper back. And if this really doesn't feel comfortable for you, you're feeling really tight here, then place like a yoga block or a rolled up towel under your knees here and basically bring the ground closer to you. Now slowly lift up, uncross, feet into the seal in a thigh stretch. And let's go to the other side. Lift that up. And again, bring that stretching with each breath. A little deeper, especially when you feel tight, right? Again, as long as you feel that nice stretch, when your muscles challenge and flex and point. With that, cross the leg on top of the other one, arms go through. Give yourself a nice Push on the side of the leg to feel the stretch in your left glute here for me, and then circle the other way. It's always good to stretch, you know, even if you haven't done a workout, to warm up a bit and stretch maybe before bed or any time, right? And it's good to hold the stretch as long as you need, at least to hold them 20 seconds or so to be impactful. So the longer you hold, the more you can really strengthen through those muscles and increase your flexibility. Now cross and draw your knees. Same thing goes for this side. If it's too challenging, bring the floor closer to you. Look the opposite way. Shoulders need to stay on the mat as you're into this twist. So important to strengthen through your core. Your core is just not your front rectus abdominis, whatever six-pack you refer to. It is your glutes, it is your lower back, it is your back. So it's very important to strengthen, right? So when you go to twist something, you know, every day you twist to grab something, or you're picking something up, you make sure that you always are aware of your core and tighten. Really navel to spine before you do anything like that, to really engage the core before you do any strenuous activity. All right, bring your knees into your chest, side to side for another last quick massaging of the spine. Now bring yourself up to a seated position. And from here, let's go on your side and give yourself a nice stretch through the squat. That feels good. Push your hips forward again. When you do that, you feel a deeper stretch in that hip flexor. That's it. Nice. Feels good. Especially through those hip circles we did. Really open up through those hip flexors. You do tighten up, you know, whether you're sitting down all the time or, you know, commuting a lot, you sit in the car, and you find that, you know, when our back's hurting, it's actually also related to our hip flexors are tight. So we want to make sure that we work through those as well. Beautiful. Now, coming to all fours, curl your toes under. I want you to slowly roll up one vertebra at a time. And then the head's the last thing that comes up, right? And you roll into the shoulders back, then forward. Beautiful. Now, from here, curl, put your hands together, interlace, open through the chest. Oh, that feels good. So get a really nice opening here. And then push away. So it's the only time you're allowed that roundness in the upper back because you're stretching. And let's do a shoulder stretch one side. You can always drift the head away from the stretching shoulder. Feels good. And then the other side. I'm going to go quickly into that tricep stretch. As you can see, always supporting above or below the joints, right? So you don't pull or push on the joints on the other side. And then let's go wide. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in and out. In and out. Last one. And then you interlace your fingers at the top. Get tall. Side to side. Beautiful. Excellent. One more. Lovely. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your Monday. And if you are in on Wednesday, join me for the class at Beach Road. No registration required. Just first come, first serve. I hope to see you then. Bye.